Gee. Let's give y'all the best jump shots in 2K19. I'm going to give you guys the best tips on how to shoot. People are not understanding the muscle memory, the timing, the pattern. They are not understanding what they need to know. The controller is just like a car. You got to learn how to maneuver it. You got to learn how to move your sticks. Now, as you can see, when I shoot, I always like to finish my animation. It's the best thing when you just let your animation finish. You can't worry about your defender when you're shooting. Half of the times you're open. Look at this shot right here. People have to learn. This is one of my rules right here. Finish your timing. Look at my bar. It is a full bar. He still comes to contest. I'm on takeover. I still get the shot to drop. One thing people do is when they get scared, they don't want to finish the shot. When they see somebody contesting them, they stop halfway to release the ball early, and you don't have to. Now, one thing I feel like people fail to realize and they sleep on is their badges and how to use them. Why do you have badges if you don't utilize them? If you don't learn what spots on the court that you're good at utilizing your badges at? Why? I would love to know, guys. Please hit that like button down. Listen and keep your ears open. I'm giving out all the tips that you need on shooting. Now, shooting comes with a fearless mentality because you can't shoot if you think that you're going to be contested and you think you're not open. So much people are open. I always tell people, watch your clips when you're shooting. Save a clip. If you shot a bad game, save it. Look at this shot right here. This is in his grill. He gets an auto contest, but me finishing that bar, there's no contest. You gotta understand the difference of when you're actually contested and when you're not. If you don't understand that difference right there, why do you think you have so much stretch big bills that just shoot crazy shots once you're behind them or once you're a little bit on the side of them? Because they know they're open. They understand it mentally in their head. Some people, yes, they do it naturally, but they understand mentally. You get what I'm saying? They understand mentally they are open. I'm giving y'all the gems. I'm giving y'all the keys. Slow down, relax, have patience. It takes time. Stop being a lazy human. Stop wanting it the easy way out. Slow motion while moving. Look at when I catch the ball and look at when I shoot. My hands are bended. I'm on a base 11 shot. It's off of a dimer. You have to understand this as well. When you're getting the ball passed to you and somebody has dimer and you're scared to shoot and you're wide open, you have to understand you're just scared at that point. You can shoot the ball. That's what dimer's for, is to help you get that better shot. You see how this guy runs at me and I still shoot my shot? I don't release it late. No, he's not contesting me. He's not jumping at me. He's just running at me. So my mind is picking that up fast, and this is how I learned how to shoot over time. When I first started 2K, I didn't know how to shoot like that. I played my lane. I started watching people. I paid attention to the people who were better than me. You got to understand this. I dropped my pride and paid attention to who was actually better, who's actually hitting. What is he doing that I'm not doing? Okay, I paid attention and made strong focus on what a player was doing, how he was shooting. Then I had to go in the field. It takes time. It takes confidence. It takes all these mental aspects. Now you see bad pass shots. You see how the ball, people have to understand one thing as well. You have to learn how to shoot off bad passes. You think every pass in the game's a good pass? Dimer doesn't even activate on all passes. He's dribbling, so right here, his stamina, the way he's throwing the ball, it's the opposite. Like, he's turning his body to throw the ball. You see how my man caught it because it's going so fast, but I let the animation finish and I still shoot the green. Because on this small player, this is my point guard, I have catch and shoot on gold. If you have catch and shoot on gold, you can shoot out of animated shots. You just have to finish your bar, or you have to make sure your feet is set. All this stuff applies to this game. It's just like people don't think that it does. And that's the problem. You're looking at it as it's a video game, but 2K is a very complex video game. There's so much stuff people don't even do in 2K. There's a lot of pulling chairs. There's a lot of shit in this game. A lot of ways to pass, a bounce pass. I rarely even see bounce passes. I do them, I'm picking up on it, and I'm picking up like there's so much more to 2K that people are not even discovering. Even people with boost can't shoot, or they're missing shots, or they're scared to shoot, because it comes down to that self-confidence. It comes down to being ready to shoot, spacing yourself on the court right. You see how I'm moving on the court? You see how I'm always moving somewhere. I'm watching what my players is doing. I'm predicting, is he going to shoot or not? Let me get ready. Let me get right here. Let me space myself right here. It's always a prediction game when you're playing 2K. It's always, you got to make that choice. Now look at this deep range Deadeye right here. Pay attention to this. I finish full bar, and I still hit, and I got that backboard animation, basically a green. You see deep range Deadeye pops up. I cannot express this enough. This has always been in 2K. You have to finish the bar. And it hit me so much more in this game because I really realized, like, damn, when I actually finish the bar, even though a player's coming at me, I still have a high percentage of making the shot. And it's better that you at least shoot it that way instead of shooting a half bar. Now I'm going to get into a my court explanation to show y'all what I mean by how people shoot and they think it's okay. You see how I stop right here? I take my time. I know my jump shot. I hit the green right here. You got to understand when you have time. You have to understand that. That's the biggest thing about 2K. It's the biggest mental aspect which makes you better than another person. You have to understand when you have time. Look at these people running towards me. Hand up. I still finish it green. You have to understand that shot right there. That type of shot, that screen, that image you just saw, you have to remember that in your head. I'm open. I have catch and shoot. Silver. This even applies to you if you're a stretch. If you have a Hall of Fame, whatever shoot and build. This is the same. You can take this same information and apply it to your game. You have to know when you're open on these shots. You have to learn how to move off ball. You see where I shoot from with my shot creator? That's the confidence I have in my shot creator. He has a hand up. You have to learn the limits of your player. Once you learn the limits of your player and you actually start testing things out and trying things out, you become a better player. Once you fail enough times, you become better. People don't really take the time to learn. Everybody learns different ways. You may have to play longer than another person. Look at this right here. These are whites I'm shooting. I keep telling y'all, you can shoot high percentage whites in 2K. Green is just an excellent timing, but whites still exist. Whites is like a 75% chance of going in, depending on the shot percentage, depending on where you was at on the shot, depending on the coverage, depending if it was open, depending if it was late, a late release. You guys get what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all this little BS about my shot creator's been patched. My shot creator has this happened. They nerfed this, they nerfed that. Let me tell you something about what 2K does, right? In the beginning of the game, they leave the game to where it's unbalanced, only a little bit unbalanced. Think about the beginning of the game. Every build could really shoot. Every build. Then they patch it. But every build still is good. Every build still can shoot, even if builds throw on boost. You get what I'm saying? They're not really touching anything. They just up the defense, the shot contest. That's it. You still can shoot. Now, pay attention to this right here. Pay attention to the shots. I was missing shots on purpose, and I was making some shots that's just so I could show y'all more in the my court, a deeper aspect. Pay attention to my animation. Look at my body. You see how I come down? And I don't even look, my body isn't straight and I'm looking like I'm rocking, right? Those are bad shots. Each shot you should take, even on a white, your body should be straight. Look how I finished this animation, right? In green, right? It's smooth, it looks clean, it has that smooth formation to it. That is what you have to learn how to get and grasp in 2K, that smooth motion. Now, if you can remember when 2K is telling you late, early, and you can remember the animations, this is how I learned it over time. I know when I'm going to green shots. It's like I know it. I can feel it. The way I'm moving, I can feel it. So you have to get to that point to where it just becomes intuition at that point. It just becomes, you know, okay, I'm gonna hit this move right here. It becomes like second nature. You're just doing it. So this is why you want to practice and get into the flow of it. Practice the basic stuff first. The fundamentals of the game. Practice learning the simple stuff first. Now, yeah, shooting in your my court is so easy. It is so easy. You know, shooting against bums is so easy. It's when you gotta play against people that know how to play defense, and when you get those crucial shot attempts that people can't connect on, or when they're playing against people, even if it's not bums, even if it's just average players, and you still end up losing and you missing shots, right? It always usually comes down to those shot attempts you don't take. Really think about it. Really think about it. It comes down to those shots you don't take, those shots you wasn't really sure on, the shot you didn't time well because you were put in this certain situation where you had to shoot and you couldn't hit it. You did a certain dribble move and you don't know how to shoot off that dribble move because you did the dribble move on accident. You really didn't learn how to do the dribble move and learn how to shoot out of that dribble move. You didn't learn how to shoot out of that animation. So it's all about learning how to shoot out of all of these animations. That is the key to shooting. It's learning how to shoot when you're getting a bad pass, but you're wide open and all you need is 2 seconds. To just wait a little bit and then shoot your shot because your defender is 3 seconds away from you. And you're going to green because of your badges. And you don't even, and you might not even know if you're standing in your hot spot or not. So it's very, very important to have the mentality first. Going in 2K20, you see the lag bar right there. Just look at my body when I get those shots. That is not what you want to be shooting. When you're shooting like that, you're not shooting good at all. You could be lagging, so remember, check your Wi-Fi. It's always not usually just y'all. You could be lagging. I know there's a lot of people out there who can't pay for good internet, and you may be getting lag spikes, and it's tough. So don't even blame yourself that much. It's really deep to this 2K stuff. All right, I'm giving y'all the knowledge. All right, I'm letting y'all know you have to learn how to shoot out of all animations. This is what makes you lethal, because when you get into these animations, you're like, oh, I know how to shoot out of this shit. You get a certain pass, you like, oh shit, I'm open. You realize, you like, wait, I shot this shot before. What do you think in real life basketball players do all the time? They practice something so much, you do something so much, it becomes second nature when you're actually in the moment because you do it so much. Listen to my words. At the end of the day, I just be trying to help. I be saying the full truth. You can't deny what I'm saying. Are you gonna be lazy? Who actually pays attention? Who's actually learning from what I'm saying? It's all about the mental aspect. You have to gain that first. You have to know. If you don't play basketball, it makes it a little bit harder for you, because the way how people can bait you, switch, fake contest, it'll make you get antsy when you're on offense. It'll make you shake. It'll make you not want to take certain shots. You will be less confident when you're going up against somebody that's good, a lockdown. You start panicking, getting anxiety for what? It's a video game. Set a screen, call out a plan with your team, relax, breathe. When you're shooting, practice your jump shot. You should at least shoot any jump shot that you use 100 times in your mock court. Nobody's going to do it though. You're just going to go straight to the park with it. Yes, it's different in the park because you got dimer, you got a whole bunch of badges and a whole bunch of stuff that takes place, but you still have to understand the form of your shot. The animation, that has nothing to do with anything else. Understand your animation so you're making sure you're hitting it right. Now you see how I pump fake right here? This is a little drill that I do with myself right here. I'll pump fake and then I'll shoot the shot just so I can get better out of shooting out of animations, because it's really key when you can get past that point of not, you know, a lot of people, they'll get that pass, they pump fake and they're scared, and you like, yo, shoot that shit, and they're like, what? And you like, you just looking at them like, why didn't you shoot that? So I'll do this at times in my court because it's just, it's a good exercise, I feel like, to get yourself understanding how to relax and let the animation finish out. Okay, this drill right here on the screen, let me slow it down. When you pump fake, and you come back down. All it is showing you how to control the animation. That is it. That is all I'm trying to teach right there when I'm showing y'all this. You see how right there I shot it too fast? I went in my mind court and got these clips for y'all so I could show y'all. This is what I be doing. You pump fake, let the animation finish, and then you go into dribble moves. You see how I dribble? I do a move right there. You have to learn this, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's keys I'm dropping. This is just a little animation exercise for y'all. Pump fake, let it finish, then shoot. And then take the same concept with doing dribble moves, letting the animation finish. And certain moves have a faster cancellation time. Meaning if I do a certain dribble move, but you have to learn that with your player. It depends on the height. It's deep. It's complex. Hit the like button down. Let me know if y'all want more of these banger tip videos. I'm gonna see you on the next one.